Alright, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where we are still using Charge Blade. And, this will be the second of two for Charge Blade. We're just going right into it. But at the end of this one, we'll be seeing what weapon we get to use next. Should be fun. Let's do it. Oh yeah, you actually roar. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. Alright, thanks for getting me Savage Axe. Appreciate it. Alright. No? Come on. There we go. That was some weird ass movement. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's fine. I don't know why I did that again. Alright, that's 2 wounds, right? No, only 1? Oh, right, that's not a wound, it's whenever he does a breath thing. Okay, or not, just don't give me that. Whatever, thanks game. Hate you too. Ow. Yeah. I should have stayed down. That's 100% on me. This run Popolo is kind of fucking me up, not gonna lie. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, there's the damage that I want.
Got it on the ground.
Nice. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Boom.
Heels inbound. This'll freshen you up quick.
Yep. Another SAD I didn't want to actually do because back is not back. Alright.
Almost there.
Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. Alright, back in the Savage Axe. Alright. There we go. And there goes the Rumpopolo.
That one.
Hold on, do I? Could I press left bumper to center and then do that? Maybe I would be able to do that every time. Hold on a second. Where's the camera?
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
The direction Hunter is facing. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yeah, okay. So then I do, like, I can just do this and then, because, like, I can do something like this. Can I do that during that? Hold on. I can, so then I do a back. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the way to go about it. Is as I'm doing it, do that, and then I can do back and Y. It's a bit convoluted, more than I would like. But it is, you know, an option. Instead of missing all of my back and Y inputs. Because I've never liked SAD personally. But that's just me. I didn't hunt anything here last time. So let's see, we can go for let's go for Gypsaros, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's go for Gypsaros. Let's go.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
There! That's our target!
Oh, we're already here. God damn, that was quick. Alright, fair enough.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Nope, none of that. Okay. Boom.
It's out cold. Now's our chance.
Nice. Oh, that's already broke, huh? Damn, that's quick. Alright, here we go. Another round of this. Alright.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. All right. Perfect London.
Alright. Nice.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
I'll be honest though, like, I don't even know how much I care about charging the shield in this game. Just because, like, guard points are barely worth it.
Another monster horning in.
Like, they were a lot more useful in World, but, like, because perfect guarding is literally just seemingly better anyway. Really hope they kind of buff guard points a bit, because they kind of seem pointless at this point. Because it also doesn't help that seemingly you need guard. Doesn't seem like you actually, like, can guard point a lot of stuff worth a damn without putting a bunch of points into guard.
This is a rare research.
Although, I guess I don't have any in guard, I don't think. I think I just have guard up. Maybe I'll go do that real quick, just throw one in guard. I forget what decorations I even have on this. But, let's go here. Well, we'll see what we hunt here. I'll go to the base camp first. Alright. Alright, so, let's see. I guess, like, not a lot of my damage is actually coming from that. That's more if you're doing SAAD, probably. So, honestly, I could probably do that and just grab a guard. Yeah, grab 2 points of guard. Yeah. Yeah, seems decent enough. We'll see how that goes. How that feels. Alright, what we got here? Guardian Doshiguma? 5 stars, well. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Let's do it. What the hell's that mean? The hell's a large guardian cocoon has been spotted? The fuck's that mean? I have no idea what that means. I'm stuffing my throat and it sucks. Huh. Just be glad that I muted my mic. So what? Like, I'm actually just more curious. What the hell is this? Like, why is it a thing on the map? Like, is it to watch them, or is there something to do with them, or what? Like, am I supposed to, like, kill it? What am I supposed to do? Like, okay, it seems to be waiting to hatch. Do I, like... Oh. Oh. Neat. That's neat. Cool. Huh. We just watched the monster get birthed. Wow, nice whiffs. Oh, is that not a grab anymore? Wait a minute. That's gonna hurt. Never mind. Yeah. Boom, boom, knockdown. Maybe hit the tail a little bit. Really? No knockdown? You're boring. Oh, but that one hit. Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Nice. There goes the tail. Alright, more damage on the face. Boom, boom. Knockdown. Alright. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, tail. Right. Where's that? Wow. Of all the things to actually be able to see really well, the tail was not one of them. I'm now realizing Fulgur actually just kind of has natural camo in this area. Maybe that's why he's here. Alright. Thanks for opening that for me. Appreciate that. Boom.
You did it!
Alright, here we go.
Power up.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Convenient.
Thundering. All right. Perfectly thundered.
Ooh.
chance.
Nice. Another set of just damage. Nice. And here we go again.
That's my partner.
That was a good fight. Wow. That was good.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure probably SAED spam is probably still stronger, but I don't care. I don't enjoy it at all.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
I like Savage Axe way more, so. Alright, so. Now we're just gonna go back here. And we're gonna go through my investigations now. Going from 4 all the way up to 6. I'm not doing 7 because that's basically always just arc build. Or, like, tempered Apex plus another monster. And that takes a bit longer than I'd like, so. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we could do a Rathian. I have a 1-star Chatacabra. Why do I have a 1-star Chatacabra? I have 2 Congalala hunts, so let's get that going, I guess. Oh, it's here. Sure. Wounded Hollow is always nice to fight in, because monster doesn't run away. Which,
Now commencing quest
pretty
by order of the
convenient,
guild.
gotta say. Who would have guessed?
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Yeah, I should have moved. Yeah, you heard a little bit. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I guess I don't need to care. Damn, that guard. God damn, I mistimed that one terribly too. Can I, like, not miss all of my opportunities for perfect guards? But this is why I wish they just made guard points be able to do that too. I don't get why they can't. Because it literally makes them worse than perfect guarding. Like that, you can go into Savage Axe by perfect guarding, but not by guard pointing. Like, I feel like if you do one, you should be able to do both. Like, that's just my opinion, but I feel like that's how it should be. And then guard points, like, I
Leave this
just,
to me.
like, it kind of makes guard points feel pointless. Probably one of my big, like, only complaints about Charge Blade. in this game.
Let's cleanse that status.
Alright.
Almost there.
Alright. Alright.
All right.
Yep, there goes that. And then another set of knockdown rotation, as I guess I'll start calling it. And there they go.
That one.
That's another quest complete.
Oh, it looks like he dies happy, at least. That's a smile. I think. It looks like a smile, so I'm going with it. He'll get to eat all the mushrooms he wants. Where he's at now. You won't even have to dig them up anymore. Those will be given to him. Unless he wants to. Alright, but that was Kongalala.
Right.
Alright, so 5 now. We could go for a Rathalos, Doshiguma. Yeah, let's get this Rathalos out of here. A lot of quests here. Mostly because they're very convenient. You just kind of do them and you're done. Alright.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Define prepared.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Huzzah! Wow. Oh, my bad. I did guard points at a perfect guard. My bad. Yeah, you're coming down. Like, 100%. There's no way you weren't coming down. Almost got it. I could have if I just waited. It's back for a minute. I'm always wondering what am I drinking? It's actually G Fuel. I unironically, you know, enjoy it. I have a bunch of different flavors.
We'll have to part with later.
Alright. Nope. I mean, that one works out pretty well, actually. Okay. Hey, that works. Are the mechanics of Charge Blade a bit clearer in Monster Hunter compared to World? I will say they are less explained in the game. 100%. The game does not do well in explaining them. But Savage Axe mode is pretty simple. It's more of just a timed buff now.
All right.
You don't need to keep your files anymore. Shield, I mean, there's multiple ways to charge your shield, but I don't think they're really explained more in how important they are or what exactly they do more than World. But I will say, from my experience so far, shield and sword charging are not really as important to do or anything as a World. So, as long as you kind of understand Savage Axe mode, you're kind of fine. Which does require holding the button, by the way. I don't know that that's explained in the game either. It might be. But I had to figure that out after, like, a couple hours of playing the damn weapon.
Leave this to me. Heels and back.
But damn, is it strong. Ooh. Alright. That felt good. Alright. Finishing them with the morph back into sword and shield. That's totally what I was going for, not the guard point that I missed. Mm-hmm. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I think I might have still hit the guard point. It's just the attack hit before his did. So, that might have still worked. I don't think it would have killed, but... Actually, my shield wasn't charged, so it wouldn't have done damage. Never mind. I almost feel like they kind of can just get rid of charging the shield, in a way. Like, I feel like it should have been more just replace charging your shield for Savage Axe. Because I feel like having to charge your shield just kind of feels bad. Because it uses all of your files, and then you have to charge them back up just to be able to do damage with guard points, which are already hard enough to do. Meanwhile, Lance can just do damage by guarding. You don't even need a perfect guard.
Yes.
Seems a little lopsided. Alright, so now we do 6. Let's see. You do, Tempered Ebony Adogron. Yeah, let's go for that. Actually, I guess let's... No, I'll get that one out of there. Or at least closer to being out of there. Oh, this is actually down to 1, so let's do this one. Oh, this is the gold one. So normal to finish most of my hunts under 10 minutes. It depends on your like on your experience in Monster Hunter. Like, hunts are shorter in this game. 100%, they are shorter.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
But, you can easily have them take, like, about 10-15 minutes. Like, my girlfriend's hunts, who is a bit less, you know, versed in Monster Hunter, hers are usually, like, 12 to 15 or so. It's all about how much you, like, know. And I think a lot of it boils down to the fact that you have... the ability to aim your attacks. Which, if you already were able to aim your attacks before, it just makes you stronger. Without losing anything. you know? Way too early on that one. Feels bad. Oh god, that's a beam. Alright, let's get a little knockdown, hopefully open that chest up. Alright, I'll just guard that. Did not get the guard point. It feels bad. I do feel like guard point damage might need to be a bit more adjusted, because it almost just doesn't feel worth it comparatively to like Savage Axe. Like you're talking 14 per guard thing, which is whatever. Like, just that amount of damage is way better. Alright. Damn. Give me the wounds. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I needed my files charged. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just do that, nice and easy.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Look out.
It actually landed behind me?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh god, I did not want to do this.
Hang on tight.
Okay, maybe I did, never mind. I totally calculated, 100%. I know what I'm doing, I knew what I did there. Don't doubt me.
Yeah, right on target.
Ooh, can I get the tail one too? Even though I probably can't reach these. That'll actually be pretty nice. Alright. I'll take the tail one. Monster variety is small. I would actually disagree very much on the monster variety part. The monster variety is really good. The issue is there's 29 monsters. But you compare it to Base World, which had 30. And on top of that, Base World had Azure Rathalos, Pink Rathian, it had a lot of, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like in this game you have a lot more unique monsters. Like you got the 2 octopus monsters, for example. Like those are very unique.
Looking weak. Almost there.
Okay. But yeah, number-wise, though, this game is only one behind Base World, so... Oh yeah, that's also counting Zora Magdaros, which I don't know if I would count as a fight. Alright.
All right. Look,
Alright. Like, do I wish there were more monsters? Like, of course. But I think the monsters that are in the game have enough variety in them. Do I wish there was a reason to hit like hunt more things? Yeah. That is also kind of a problem. And honestly, I think they could fix that by making, like, the being able to use, like, lower rarity stuff to make the higher rarity stuff. Like, for example, like the Ardian stuff. You can use, like, levels, well, rarity 6 and 7 parts to get 8. But you need, like, 20 for 1. And it's like, if it was, like, 5 or 10, that'd be a lot more worth it. Then so you could just hunt whatever you want and it'd feel like you're making progress.
this will freshen you up quick.
Missed the guard point. Alright.
That's my partner.
Also, I'd argue most things. I don't know that there's anything that's just like, I would never fight this. Yeah, exactly. Systems are good, numbers need adjusting, which easy to that's easy enough to do. Will they do it? Probably not, sadly. But it'd be great if they did. But like, I don't know that this game has any monsters that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to fight that. Or it just being boring. Like, I'd say my least favorite fight would probably be Jin Dahad. Which I think is still, like, a cool fight and everything. But they're the, like, the, you know, one-hit KO move. And whenever he goes up on the, like, overhang thing are two parts of the fight that is just, you have to do this thing. If you don't, well, it's just that's basically all you have to do.
Yes.
It's uninteractive, basically. That's really the only bad part about the fight. Other than that, I think it's fine, which is surprising considering it's a big monster. Big monsters are usually hard to make actually enjoyable to fight. I think other than those two things, it is enjoyable. I mean, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go through the list now. See, like, I think Arkveld's fun. Gore Magala has some things that are a little annoying, but I think it's more the areas that he's in that's annoying. New Udra's fun. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do the regular ones, but like I said, has like two things that I don't like, otherwise fun. Fulgur. I think Fulgur Anjanath actually is the worst one. Could it be fight knowledge? What do you mean by fight knowledge? What could be fight knowledge? But now I'm thinking about it, I think Fulgur Anjanath might be my least favorite thing in this game. And that mostly is coming down to the skeleton. Anjanath's skeleton has always sucked to fight because its head is so much higher up that you basically have to hit the legs. Unless you have a move that goes vertical. Which makes... Yeah, but like, what do you... What could be fight knowledge? Like, I'm not sure what you're asking exactly. Ebony and Dogron is fun. I wish it was regular Dogron, but close enough. But yeah, that... Like, he's fun. Fun. Also different enough from regular Rathalos. Also fun. Different enough from regular. Surprisingly really fun. Really shocked me. Um... What, Jindahad? I don't know. How many times have I fought Jindahad? Can't you see it in here? I've hunted it 8 times. But as far as I know, the, I mean, but then you get, like... I think Jindahad is close to the least fought. Really? That's only 7? I've only fought 5 of those? Wow. Yeah, you can only fight Guardian Arkveld once, and I can't wait to probably fight this when it comes in the... I'm hoping first title update. Maybe not, though. But other than those... Wow, I really have not fought the Guardian monsters much. Wow. But... Yeah, I guess this is the entire roster here. So... Yeah, I can go through it like this. I think this is either tied... It's either first or second best starting monster in Monster Hunter, in my opinion. It's this or Great Macau. I'm leaning towards this, but Great Macau is stuck to 4th gen, so... Kinda hard to equate those. Chematrice is great. Can really mess you up if you're not paying attention if it's a higher threat level. Lullabarina is... Wow. Just great. Great monster. Congalala... Fun to beat up. Also, Fart Monkey, you know. Can't see this roster lasting 2 years. I mean, in my opinion, this is a way better roster than World. Because World, you had one more monster than this does, and that's counting Zor Magdaros, Azure and Pink Wraths, so you know subspecies that mostly are the same. Uh, what you got? Giratodus, which just was a punching bag, no matter what. Like it was hard to make Giratodus difficult. Uh, let's see. Great Gyros was pretty much never useful. His armor sucked. Um, let's see what else. Like that's kind of I'm thinking about that's probably about also I guess for the Great Gyros. I'm also a bit biased because he's by far my least favorite monster in World. But it's mostly because of all the small Gyros around him. But versus this game, it's like there really isn't a whole lot that's like exactly the same as the other ones. Like even like I'd say probably the closest would be like Blaganga and Congalala, but they fight very differently. Even the Guardian to the regular ones are different. Especially the AoE adds a huge difference to the fight. Versus compare Rathian to Pink Rathian. That is pretty much the same monster. Like, just straight up. Just with worse hit zones. And then Azure Rathalos is just a Rathalos that flies more and is more annoying to fight. That's just my opinion on the roster. I think this is a much better roster. But that's just my opinion. Alright. Alright, we're going through these right now. Let's see. What did I hunt last? Right, it was Gravios. Okay. So, now we're going through the maps again. Oh, we got a Raid Owl. Damn, that's a 5? Okay. We'll do it. We'll do a 5-star. Or, yeah. 5 threat level Raid Owl. Screw it. Why not? Why not possibly die? What could go wrong? I don't want that running out mid-fight. Yeah, what could go wrong? And let me guess, it's going in the desert right now. Yep. Of course I start going for it right as it goes to the desert. Why wouldn't that be the case? Gotta love it. Also, I think a lot of things that, like, because a lot of people say, like, this game is too easy. There's always been a saying in Monster Hunter that your first Monster Hunter is always the hardest. And I think this game very much exemplifies that. Because of the fact that World is objectively where the majority of the Monster Hunter fan base came from. So, you got people comparing World to... Can we change weather on demand? You can, yes. You can do it at your barbecue thing or in your tent. They cost 300, whatever the currency is. Not Zenith, the other one, but 300 points. Yeah, you can change the weather and time of day.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
In fact, certain monsters actually show up depending on the weather. Alright. Nope. How about no? I did not expect that to actually have that be focus attackable, so... God damn it. Yeah, that was on me. I shouldn't even be doing that when I don't have my shield charged. What am I doing? Speaking of which, let's do that now.
Hey, get out of there.
How about no? And we'll do this. Get down. Boom, boom, boom. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, I didn't get my free stuff yet. Whoops. We're fine though. No biggie. Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna back up here.
Move into a new area.
Nice. Now there's becoming such a deal in the game, they should have given us armor sets that can... You know, that's a fair point, yeah. That would be a cool one. Armor that can benefit from the weather. Now, I haven't looked insanely deep into things, but I don't believe there is any that does that, sadly. That would be pretty neat, though. I mean, it could be in the expansion. You know, that's always a possibility. Nice. God damn it. Why? Why does it never hit back?
Hey, Ugly! Over here!
Okay. Yeah, instead of having him go after you, can you heal me like you're supposed to? Because, I'd appreciate that a bit more right now. Alright. Nice whiffs. Gotta love it. No thank you. Ow.
Do your thing, Slumberang. All right. Perfectly plugged.
Why? Why does it not work? Like that one definitely should have worked. I swear that input's bugged or something. Because I am never getting my back and Y. And it's weird.
Let's cleanse that status.
Alright. Expansion is new clutch claw mechanic. I mean, I don't know. And remember, the clutch claw was not really the issue. It was tenderizing that was the problem. That's really what the problem was. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, that hurt. I tried to time that perfectly. It did not go well.
Let's cleanse that status.
Alright. Oh.
Past my wisdom.
Oh well. Yeah, it was an extra step not organically implemented, which that's kind of what wounds are. Granted, I think Focus Strike like on wounds is a little bit overtuned. But I think wounds in general is a good idea. That's basically just natural tenderizing.
Here we go.
Minus the hit zone part, by the way, which was really the bad part. Was the fact that that was the only way to get good hit zones.
You did it!
Go on the offensive.
Oh god, we're fine. Not worried at all. Nope, not one bit. Yeah, wounds are 100% better. Like, definitely.
Almost there.
Okay.
Look out.
Okay. Damn it, it's pressing the direction. Oh! No! Give me the leg wound! Let's go. Knockdown? Should be knockdown. Nice. I was hoping I could get down the tail and you know, cut it off, but is what it is. Should be able to wake him up nice and good though. So there's that. I will say I do think it was really smart to keep the slinger though. I think the slinger just makes sense. All right. Nope. Oh yeah, right. You have the damn follow-ups in this area. Damn it.
Use this if you need some heals.
Ah, god damn it.
Hang on.
Yeah, deserved. No, I didn't want a dung pot. Why? Oh yeah, because I have auto equip on that for some reason. Right. Yep, they had the what light and heavy weapons basically. Is I think what the classifications were. If you were a heavy weapon, you tenderized in one hit. If not, you did two. Yeah. But yeah, I think Monster Hunter really shines when all weapons just like all feel good, which I think they nailed in Wilds. Every weapon has felt great so far.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
Alright. Like, there hasn't been a weapon I'm like, ooh, this thing feels like garbage. So. Not bad. I guess we'll go for the Tempered Yen Cut Coup. I guess. Oh, you're up there? Alright. Oh, you're in that the nest, right. I kind of forgot that there's Yen Cut Coups up there. Duh.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Alright. And the only reason I really start with the field survey is just because I get my free heals right away. Oh yeah, we're going up there, right. Alright. Let's go. You're a tiny one, damn. I kind of forgot you were a tempered one. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Not bad. Nobody's doing what you're doing, like weapon runs. Really? Oh, okay. I'm glad you like it, though. I'm pretty sure I've said it in, like, a lot of those, but I basically started doing them because I was gonna do it anyway. Because I wanted to, you know, experience every weapon. Damn, a little mistimed. Feels bad. But yeah, I'm waiting for the expansion to, you know, do it in Wilds, though. That'll also give me a chance to go back to Rise and finish those. Feels bad. I mean, the hammer feels good, but not that great compared to the rest. I can see it. Because what, hammer mostly got, like, a dodge that keeps your charge and mighty swing, and that's kind of it. Other than that, it's mostly just what it was in the world. Which, I mean, it's still good, you know. Still good, but it didn't get as many improvements as the rest of the weapons. Alright. And into this. Ooh. Ow. I could see hammer. Like I said, I think it's mostly that comes down to the fact that it is mostly just its world version. As opposed to other weapons that, especially Gunlance, I'd say the most improved is possibly Gunlance.
Do your thing, Plunderer. Yeah, right on target.
It just killed itself.
We're getting
It legitimately just killed itself.
Leave this to me.
We
You
take
sit down.
those.
This is a rare
Okay,
research
then.
opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
That's a choice. I didn't even know there's a crumbling wall there. Are there any more of those in this area? Huh. Sure. We take those. Rip that thing, though. Yeah, the hammer definitely, like... I'd say hammer, when it comes to satisfaction, is definitely one of the highest weapons, but in terms of improvement from world, probably the lowest.
Make sure
But
you have anything among
it was
those
good to
hand.
begin with. Like, if it wasn't for the new mechanics, I'd say Greatsword is probably worse off than Hammer. Let's see. Guess we'll hunt 4-star Rumpopolo. I guess. Actually, is there anything in the Wounded Hollow? Ooh, Nursella. I need to hunt for that anyway. Because it's for my current progress and like what's on my wish list for just getting everything. All the armors. It's gonna be a while, but no fix what ain't broken. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of how you get like what people are saying about Insect Glaive, which I personally disagree with, but I also have never been an Insect Glaive main, so. Nice.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was my bad. I could have still gotten up and got that, possibly. Okay, then.
It looks angry.
We do that. Nice. Nice.
Hang on, I've got you.
Nice. Ow. So glaive mechanics are not perfect, but they... Darth Maul fan. Yeah. I mean, it's more, people don't like the new charge move. I think it's great. Like, a lot of people have issues inputting it, I guess, while still attacking. Like, I have no issue with it, but... I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different? I don't know. Ow. Come on. Do it. Or not. Missed the Clutch Claw combo with it. Wasn't... that was what? When you were in the air, you could slam down and Clutch Claw, right? That's what it was? Oh, with the okay, with the hammer. Yeah. The, just being able to spin up onto him. It did good, like, good damage, too. Wasn't, you know, your best damage or anything, but yeah, it was pretty satisfying. Damn it. Didn't guard point. Ow. We're fine, though. No biggie. What are you doing that to, by the way? Or should I not ask that question? Is it better off just not answering that? Like, are we like you know, classic Spider-Man gaming where you just like, you know, shoot a web into the sky and there's just something there that we have no idea what it is? Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, there goes Nursella. Nice. Not bad. I mean, I'd say pretty good, actually. Oh. Good stuff. Alright. Was it here we were... No, it was here we were going. I mean, you can go hunt the Rumpolpolo now, I guess. Yeah, screw it. Sure. Come on. There we go.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Oh, alright. I'll just do one of these ahead of time.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Wow, what a view!
Things are on fire. What a
Look at all our
view
ingredients.
when things
We
are
should
just
test out
on
the barbecue
fire.
grill.
If you say so.
There, that's our target.
I question your sanity. I keep forgetting you actually roar. Like, you don't seem like a monster that roars. Alright, Savage Axe. What's my favorite weapon so far in Wilds? Granted, there's... what? Four or five I haven't used yet. At least since the beta. But I think it might be Gunlance. Gunlance just feels really good. Oh, you're deflated. Like, Gunlance just feels really good. I think it's definitely the most improved weapon. And I'm not talking like, you know, damage-wise or anything. I'm talking like, in terms of like, it feeling like a complete kit. Alright. I know there's a wound in there somewhere. I saw it. Oh, look at that. That's gonna be a down. Oh. I don't think I've seen that before. I will say, you know, unsurprisingly, every weapon is great, though. I might honestly say, though, second might... Yes. Yes. It is a good thing. I'm surprised, but I think I might say my second favorite might be Hunting Horn. Like, Hunting Horn was fun. And I didn't even play like a damage focused one either. But it was satisfying. Ow. Stop it.
Get a load of these.
Hey, let's go. You gotta love getting KOs. Which is why I like sticking with impact files. I don't care if it's optimal or not. Does it feel good? If so, sticking with it. I think that's why I have so much fun in Monster Hunter. It's because I've never cared about what the meta is or anything. I just build what I like. Like, yeah, it might have a semblance of meta stuff, you know, like going like crit and stuff, but like
My partner.
that's more I feel like doing more damage. Also, I still have the mind of a dual blades main, even though like dual blades is really not my main anymore. I'm more of a all-arounder at this point, I would argue. I mean, hell,
It's
I
always
think you can see all the hunts you've done. Is it hunter profile? Maybe? Yeah. So I don't think I can say I'm a dual blades main anymore. This is like the epitome of all-rounder, I would argue. Yeah. I think Monster Hunter's best when you just kind of play, just to do whatever. But like, look at this. Like, I'd say this is the epitome of being an all-rounder, just like playing every weapon. Huh? Hammer and light bowgun are literally tied. But yeah, damn, I've done 296 quests. Wow. Alright. Self-inflicted by the format of the series? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it at all. Like, I personally think, like, I kind of like it because it gives me a very unique perspective on Monster Hunter. Like, if I can just keep rotating through all the weapons and still feel fine, I think that, like, because, like, at no point through the story did I go, oh, like, oh, this weapon feels weak. Like, everything felt relatively on, like, where it should be. Ow. Hey, that is a guard point, I learned just now. Cool. The more you know. Oh, I guess that's a thing that she did. I really wish she would have waited, because I wanted... I wanted to do this first.
Snap out of it.
Come on. The stinger didn't hit me. I'm sorry, but the stinger did not hit me there. Too early. That's fine. I don't know if I got the big one or the wound there. Alright. Nope, no thank you. Oh, whoops. Alright. Damn, too late on that, huh? But I'll grab that. Like, no, that's actually too early, is what it was. For the guard point. Alright. Alright. We're fine, no biggie. Except when he does something like that. Staying down for a second. Alright, cool.
Monster's debilitated.
Is it? Seems fine right now. But whatever you say. Honestly, like, I'm really excited for... Granted, it's gonna happen probably like a year and a half, 2 years from now. But I'm excited for, like, doing the playthroughs with each weapon in the expansion. Just because, like, you know, every weapon feels great. But the one issue is I'm not gonna get to experience the progression of each weapon. Which, in my opinion, is the most fun part. Is feeling like, oh, now I have, like, access to this skill. Oh, now things are opening up big time. You know? You don't really get that when you know, just play a weapon, like, decide to play a weapon. God damn it, Rove. Where you at? God damn it, Rove. Stop getting yourself caught. Like, stop it. And I mean, I think it makes sense that that's kind of how I feel, because if you think about it, that is kind of the whole appeal of Monster Hunter, is the progression of you hunt this monster, use its parts to, you know, then hunt this monster, to then hunt this monster, you know? And that's basically what each playthrough is. So, it makes sense that that is, like, really fun for me. It's just a shame that, like, it's gonna be, like, you know, a year.
Well done, Hunter.
You know,
Let's continue our investigation.
you know, honestly, no, no. Well, maybe. You know what? I think what I'll do is
What you think we'll find?
I will... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. That definitely is, each weapon is pretty much a new game. But the issue is I don't know how many title updates we're gonna get, and it's kind of hard to tell when it's gonna be finished.
Potential target has appeared. Check your map.
Because I'm debating whether I would do the base game with each weapon, and then play through the expansion with each weapon. Because the issue is if I do it too early, and then a new title update comes out, then I have to go back to another weapon. And because I wipe my inventory for each playthrough, I kind of have to, like, either go through the trouble of figuring out what all I had, or, like, have a backup save. And so, like, I think I do have to wait for the expansion and all of its title updates. So I think at some point I am going to have to expand out to, you know, other games, which isn't like a problem in and of itself or anything. It's going to be different though, just because, like, I'm going to run out of content to do in Monster Hunter with this specific thing. Because, like, I still have to, you know, go back to Rise and do the rest of those playthroughs, and then a random loadouts playthrough.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find
But
something
after
useful.
that, I'm kind of out of, like, my main thing for Monster Hunter. So, I'll have to figure out something from there. I have some ideas. Worth it? No, not at all. Okay, never mind. No, it is. I just didn't get hit. Love to see it. Ow. I mean, I'm not, like, opposed to saying the ideas. So there's a couple. The big one, that would be, like, a more of a big commitment thing. That would be a bit different than what I already do. Is what I would call, like, I don't know, backlog ABCs or something, where basically, and I already went through the list, where I have a list of my entire backlog of games I've not put a single hour into on Steam, and I would, for every letter, have a vote, like, in my Discord and YouTube community, and probably, like, on stream, too, of just, for each letter, out of, like, 3 or 4 games, which like, game you want to play for, like, a week.
Don't get shaken off.
A week, or maybe a month, I don't know. And I'd go through each letter, and just play it, see how it is. And there's, like, some big hitters on there. Like, you got, like, Remnant 2 on there, which is a pretty big, you know, deal. But there's also some letters that just, like, a lot of it is indie games, too. But, like, that's one. But then there's also doing, you know, fun, unique playthroughs of just other games. Like, I've thought, like, like, gun manufacturer playthroughs for the entire Borderlands series. So, like, I'd play through, like, 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. With, like, each weapon manufacturer in each game. Like, it's slightly similar to what I've done before, if you think about it. Instead of weapon, it's a gun manufacturer. Like, that's an idea. But I don't know. Because eventually, you know, it would be a good idea to stop being just, you know, Monster Hunter. Not that there's a problem with it. Like, hell no. But, you know, eventually branching out would probably be a good idea. It'd probably help the channel grow. Not that I'm, you know, that interested, like, you know, I don't really care that much about that, but, you know, if I gotta find something to fill time with anyway, you know. Ow, stop it. You damn fire monkey thing. Alright. Yeah, like, those are the two main ones. There's also, like, other dumb things I could do, like I thought about, like, Monster Hunter Stories. I could play, like, only, like, speed types, tech types, and power types. That's 3 different playthroughs. Could do that, potentially. But, like, I don't know how well that would do. Monster Hunter Stories is already kind of, you know, niche. But that's an option. Someone did, you know, they jokingly said it, but, they said, like, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink with each character, which is basically this, but with, you know, a character instead of a weapon, which is basically how Grand Blue Fantasy Relink works. Also could, like, try God Eater. I do own it now, but I doubt I'd be interested in it because it is very iframe focused. But I do own Wild Hearts now. I got it in a Humble Bundle not that long ago. Come on. No. No. That works. Let's go. No. Damn you. Why must you run away as I'm killing you? Why would you do that? Just, like, cooperate. Let me kill you. Alright. All I know is I definitely gotta think of, you know, some type of content to do between, like, finishing Rise and, whenever the expansion for Wilds... Well, I guess when the expansion comes out, I will do a playthrough of that. But after that, I'll have to, you know, find something to do. That'll probably be about a year before, like, all the content updates are done. I want to say that's about how long World was getting title updates, but I can't remember. Alright, there goes Tempered Ajaricon. Nice. Good stuff. I guess, you know, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD of this, you know, the like the actual videos that I put out. If you're watching this and you're at this point in the video, give me, you know, your opinion on the ideas that I've said. I don't engagement farm much, but there's my engagement farming for like the year. Alright. But that was pretty good stuff. Let's go back to base camp. And we will finish this up by figuring out what the next weapon I will be using is. And then check out the thing with what's in there. Alright, so... really need to mute it. I'm tired of it making... This is the only thing I use Opera GX for. I don't care what the update is. Okay, this wheel keeps bringing stuff back. Interesting. But we are down to 3 weapons, it seems. We down to 3 weapons? Yeah, I guess we are. Huh. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see what my well, not final. Let's see what the next weapon we're going to use is. So, it's either going to be the other rapid morph weapon or an elemental weapon, pretty much. So, let's see. Alright, it's the other morph weapon. So you watch me for a few things. Chill, you start your playthrough from 0 to hero and apply your skill to excite. Okay. I mean, I appreciate that. Okay. That's good to know. I mean, that kind of tells me that, like, God Eater could work. The things that are most similar to this could work. The Borderlands ones could maybe work too. But for you specifically, the, like, depending on the game anyway, the, ABC, like, the backlog ABC wouldn't be as, like, interesting. But, I mean, that's kind of the double-edged sword of having, doing more variety content is, you're not gonna, appeal to everybody.
Hey.
But that's good to know. I was kind of leaning towards doing the similar to Monster Hunter anyway. Just because, like, the ABC backlog thing also, like, it requires me to play a lot of new games, and therefore, it would be because I won't be sticking on a game for that long. I would need to have an audience already established, or the YouTube algorithm is gonna be like, yeah, we don't know what you do, so we're not gonna really recommend you to anybody. Or at least that's what I assume would happen. I really don't know, but I figured that's probably what would happen. Okay, so let's see what Switch Access look like. Damn, even that looks nice. Okay. That looks sick. Yeah, that is the Ore Switch Axe. It certainly is. Okay. I guess the big thing with this is I don't know what it looks like in sword mode. I wish you could see what it looks like in sword mode, but okay, yeah. As usual, that stuff looks pretty cool. That is the Bone Switch Axe, 100%. Ugh. I don't like the connections there. That bothers me. Ugh. It comes with a Rapid Morph 3 though, damn. That's a lot. Okay. Sure. I feel like Uthuna's weapons don't really fit the monster. Like, I get more like, almost like Coral Puke Puke vibes from this, more than Uthuna.
Hello.
Er, Okay, interesting. I like the horns on it on top. That's cool. Let me guess, they're basically the same again. This one's a little darker, I guess. Eh. Okay.
Hello.
Eh. Cool. Please tell me. Pl I really want, when this is in sword mode, to have it just like, it still looks like a Yankut Ku, but its mouth is open. I almost wish that when it was in axe mode right here, the mouth was open, and when it was sword mode, it would be closed. So it'd be like when it's in axe mode, the Yankut Ku is like talking, but when it's in sword mode, it's not. Granted, it might do that, I don't know. Eh, okay. Man, which Rathalos one looks cooler? Damn. Okay. Okay. Goddamn. Okay. Yeah. As usual, Gormagala stuff looks really cool. Cool. Good to know. Alright, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for Switch Axe. I might go for Elemental, but I feel like I probably won't. Because I know the next two weapons after Switch Axe are gonna be Elemental, which is gonna require a lot of farming off stream. So that's gonna be fun. Thankfully, you know, after next stream, it's Friday, so. But alright. As for YouTube, that's gonna do it for this one. If you watch this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time when we start using Switch Axe. So until then, see ya.